Hello everyone, I'm Madeline from grade 8.
And I'm Christina from grade 7.
Through this video, we are going to take you on a journey through our arts department.
We will see the masterpieces of the visual art class and the music class.
First, we'll go to our art room.
First, we're here with Leo. How do you do the creativity test?
When you get the paper, there is already 9 grids and marks, like black marks or lines here on each grid, and you use them to create your image. You cannot copy from the internet. You have to use your brain, create one. Just try your best to imagine anything with those lines. First thing to use is pencil, just normal pencil, to draw your image. Then once you're done drawing that, you outline with a black marker and then color pencil or pen.
Okay, thank you, Leo. And Krisha, what makes a person's artwork creative?
The first thing you can do is that you can see examples and inspiration from other students, like good examples, and then the examples that still needs to be improved. So when you do that, then you can get an idea in your head, like what's good and what's bad. So like you need to make an idea in your head, like how do you make your artwork like different perspectives. So it should not be like one perspective. It can be like different perspectives. Like when you turn the paper around, you can see a lot of other things than you normally see when you just see. So one way a student can be creative is that they could see these markings and they could use different perspectives. You turn your paper in different sides and then you see from different perspectives.
And this is Hugo. Where in your artwork do you find is most creative?
I think this one is my most creative. It's a monster mugshot. I think it's the most creative because I've seen many other ones and this was the only one about a monster and a mugshot. Even though it didn't contain a lot of colors, it has the most details, and the other ones, like this one here, I've seen many other people draw the same thing, so it's not very unique. I really like this picture because it's very scary, and since other people's artwork don't contain like monsters or like creatures, some are just different shapes.
Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Krisha and Hugo. And now we're going to hear some music from our orchestra.
Hi, I'm Landon Callahan. I am the orchestra conductor here at the BIS. What instruments do you play in the orchestra?
Hello, I'm Sho and I play trumpet in the orchestra.
I'm grade 8 Ella and I play the piano and drums in orchestra.
My name is Sayun. I am in grade 5 and I am playing violin in orchestra.
Hi, my name is Emma and I'm in grade 5 and I play violin in orchestra too.
My name is Alex and I'm from grade 8. I'm one of a member of orchestra and I play trombone.
I'm Lily Kim from grade 7 and I'm playing flute in orchestra.
I am Alan. I'm from grade 8. I'm in orchestra, play trombone.
How long have you played your instrument in the orchestra?
I played the violin for just less than a year. Playing in the orchestra has helped me read more notes and be able to play better.
I played violin for our orchestra for 2 years. I have played violin for 6 to 7 years.
What is something that you get out of orchestra?
It doesn't make me feel lonely, and I can be part of a team.
The things that I get from this orchestra is collaboration and communication skills, because to make better performance, we have to collaborate and communicate with each other.
We can gain cooperation and respect each other.
I learned many things throughout my time. I learned how to play like many songs. Mr. Callahan has taught me how to read notes. He taught me the essential things about trumpet or what should I do.
How does performing in the orchestra make you feel?
I enjoy playing in the orchestra and performing in the orchestra. It's meaningful to me, and those achievements that we achieve together as a team also make me more confident.
I think our school orchestra is special because our orchestra is for everyone, not only for students. Teacher or beginner, everyone can join and participate in the community.
Performing in the orchestra made me feel a sense of inclusion different to that of what I feel during the usual classes that I have in school. I feel a sense of pride that I am a part of a special community and that represents our school in a musical way.
What was your favorite song you performed in orchestra this year?
My favorite song this year was Celtic Air and Dance.
My favorite song is Celtic Air and Dance.
My favorite song called Celtic Air and Dance. It's a really beautiful music and the work on it to perform it better a lot.
Are there any songs that you would like to request for playing next year?
The somewhat oriental feeling of the music and the distinct variation of the tempo made the piece that much more harder to perform, but that much more entertaining to play.
It will be classic music because it can show our harmony as well.
How has orchestra improved your musical skills?
In the orchestra, I got to practice more and the teachers helped me a lot.
It improved me, like I can count the beat and rhythm better because I play the euphonium, this kind of instrument. It's about the low sound, it's bass sound, so it most controls the rhythm and beats in orchestra. So I think it's important to me.
During orchestra, I think I improved a lot, and I think the orchestra was really good experience to me and it was very special.
And now we're back at our art room.
I'm currently here with grade 7 Chris and grade 7 Lily. How did you come up with this idea?
In this time, I feel like very angry or nothing to say for Thursday school, and because sometimes teacher just gives Thursday school. Like Thursday school's role is you should have 3 work didn't done, you need to go, and for some time I just see like I only have 2 work or 1 work and I still need to go. Now I feel okay about Thursday school, and last time I get Thursday school and I try to finish work and don't get it. So maybe this make us to finish our work didn't done and give us another chance.
What is so special about this project?
So this artwork is special because this artwork can give information about global warming, as the global warming is getting worse and worse, and this product can show about polar bear losing their habitat and going endangered and being extinct. So when you're going to advertise the global warming or polar bear going extinct by a paper, you have to carry it around with carrying a paper, but you can wear this and it is easier way to advertise the global warming. And if someone likes this product, they can wear and they can show more information to other people.
We are with our art students, Alice from grade 8 and Jacinta from grade 8. What is this project that you're doing?
This project is linoblock printmaking, where you need to use carving knives and carve the designs into the block to make a print.
What is your art about?
This artwork is about journeys of dolphins that like to experience various things. The reason why I chose it is that dolphins are the animals that like people a lot, and also I do. The colorful background shows the various things that they want to do.
What was the most difficult aspect to you?
It was difficult for me to use new materials, linoblock and carving knife, to express my artistic intention. Also, it was hard to control the knife to carve the shape.
Where do you think you succeeded in this project?
I think the color choice of my artwork is the best achievement because it includes a lot of meaning and also it makes the artwork more attractive.
Hello, welcome back. I would like to introduce the Friday Weekly Music Showcase. I have a couple of students here with us today to talk about their experiences.
Oh baby, you got what I need. But you say I'm just a friend. Oh, you say I'm just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need. But you say I'm just a friend. I guess we'll never be.
Hi, my name is Joseph. Me, Henrong, and Devesh worked on the weekly performance. We performed in front of the PAC More Than Friends by 24K Golden. I played the piano, Henrong played the drum, and Devesh sang.
We prepared by, first figuring out all of our roles. Like Joseph played the piano, I played the drums, and Devesh sang. We chose it because Devesh had a better voice than all of us, and Joseph, he knew the song better than I did. And I just decided to do the drums because I'm more interested in rhythm. So we practiced almost during every music class and almost every break time. And then we would just practice this one piece over and over again.
Well, the weekly performance was a great opportunity to showcase our talent, and by performing this song, there was a decent crowd to watch us, and we felt like they liked it.
Well, I would recommend students who like music to perform in front of the PAC. I think it's a really fun experience to showcase your talents and as well practice your public speaking and performing skills. Be less worried or scared to perform in front of a crowd. So I think it's a really fun.
Hello, my name is Patrick, and I'll be talking about my showcase on Mr. Callahan's instrument today. So my daily, weekly routine for beatbox is usually around Fridays at lunchtime. Usually I do 2, sometimes I do 1, but what I basically did in the showcase was mainly try to make real life sounds of drums and those sounds helped me improve my beatbox, and people just were moving their heads and really enjoyed the song. And I think that's really good to do because it's a type of hip-hop, and many people like hip-hop in this school, so I believe many people would like to do those sounds. So I have my daily routine. I usually do bass sounds as my warm-up, to warm up my throat, to be able to not make any mistakes. I also have these types of warm-ups is like BDB, which I use to just make it faster, or BDB, which is also to make the speed much faster of my beatbox. So basically I do that to make people feel that I'm fast and to make people hear my sounds and enjoy the music that I make. My daily routines, as I said before, is BDB, BRB, and many other ones. I usually do them to prepare, to warm up, and to be able to showcase people what I do. So many people keep complimenting me and give me random ideas of what should I do to be able. And when do I practice? I usually practice around 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. And I usually people ask me, oh, can you do a beatbox, a small showcase? So I show them, and many people that I know, such as Mr. Callahan, tell me what to do and how to improve.
I'm here with grade 9, June and Sally. What is this project about, and what is the grid technique?
This project is acrylic painting using the grid technique. You have a reference image with grids on it. You copy the grids onto the canvas, but bigger, and then you copy the reference image using the grids.
Once you have mastered this technique, where else could you use it?
We're practicing the grid technique, and we are copying artwork from other artists. But if we master the technique, we can make original artwork by taking our own photos and then turning them into paintings. The grid technique also let us draw larger scales artwork accurately, so we can paint larger works like murals.
I'm here with Andy, Caroline, and Arnav, and we're here to talk about their project. And what is the aim of the IDU project?
The Interdisciplinary Unit Project is a blend of visual arts and design.
The goal of this project is to make a game that comprises the UN Sustainable Development Goals and the elements of visual arts.
What is the most difficult aspect of this project for you?
So I believe that the more realistic and detailed my components are, the more attraction that will bring about to the players. So I focused on making the components really detailed. So for example, in like this part, I felt really difficult to capture all the texture of the landforms.
What insights have you gained from the development of this project?
I believe this interdisciplinary unit was challenging, however achievable. I had to not only show my technical skills through making this card holder, but also show my art skills through making the board game aesthetically pleasing. I learned many new things through this IDU, such as spray painting, which I had never done before, and also finding out new ways to make my board game more aesthetically pleasing.
Hi, I'd like to welcome a couple of students here today to talk about their GarageBand projects that they have completed.
Hello, I'm Sohee Lim in grade 7, and in this project I learned about chord progression. I used 1-5-6-4 to make a new music which is my own. I noticed that familiar chord, which is 1-5-6-4, is very familiar for every music. And I realized that's because many famous songs use that chord progression, and I learned that we can use that chord progression to make our own music. And what was fun was I can make it in computer, which is GarageBand. This is my first time to make my own music and use GarageBand. I think it was quite easy to use digital things because I can just use different MIDI instruments to make the music. The fun thing I feel was I can make the music whatever I want, and I can use many MIDI instruments to create a very valuable music, and I can change the note very easily. So I think it was very easy and fun to me.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Sim from G7, and I'll be discussing about my music chord progression project and what I've learned from it. So I've learned a lot of skills during the project. For instance, I've learned how to use GarageBand and export MIDI files from MuseScore, which I've never learned before. And I've learned to use the functions and skills on the GarageBand application that would help to make my music sound more elaborate and entertaining to listen to. And it was also very helpful in terms of my creativity skills, and the fact that I was able to create a completely new song of my own using the popular chord progression was a really great experience for me. In the future, if I'm given the opportunity to do a similar project to what I've done, I would like to improvise and improve to obtain a better product. So I would like to, since I've obtained more newfound knowledge and skills from this project, I would like to apply them in my future projects to make the outcome more well prepared and more in a high quality. And one new skill I would like to try out in the new project would be to play around and experiment with more of the functions on the GarageBand application, and maybe try out more new music-related apps that will help enhance the quality of my product.
Coming up, we're going to interview our DP Arts students. We're with two of our DP Arts members, grade 11 Grace and grade 12 Andrew. Okay, first question. What do you think about the DP Arts program? What is it about?
The DP Art program is a 2-year course, and you have 3 sections that you need to complete: the exhibition, the process portfolio, and the comparative study.
The exhibition is a very important part of the DP program, but it's not evaluated by the IB. It's more internally assessed.
So, what are some highlights of this course? What things do you like the most?
I think my favorite part was that I could experiment with different mediums and think of like concepts I really like to incorporate into my art, and also incorporate some personal experience to make my art like more authentic.
So, if you could go back in time to do a better job, what advice will you give yourself?
I think a very important advice that I would give to myself is using my time better. My time management could have been improved a lot, and I think that focusing more on the overall process of creating my art could have been also a really good advice. But I think the most important part is really knowing how to spend my time better in order to complete everything and every single aspect of the course.
So, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I think in 10 years, I'm not exactly sure where I will be, but I think I would want to pursue a career related to art and the creative process.
In 10 years, I would like to travel the world, meet a lot of new people, have visited a lot of new places, met a lot of new cultures, and also incorporated those cultures into my art and into the way I can see everyone else and be happy and a better person.
Thank you for watching our fine arts documentary video. See you next time.